Usually I don't film this late, but we've ran into a problem. So I'm home. I just got back from visiting Hayden for the day, for the afternoon, and yeah, I have something to show you guys. So if you're guessing by the title of this video, I had another video I'd filmed for today already. I picked up a stabilizer for Import Alliance, and it's looking like the truck is definitely not going now, and probably is going to be untrusted for any road trip like I wanted to this year. So in case you didn't know, this is my 2003 Sport Track XLS. It's been my daily driver since 2016 and is currently in the process of being tuned up and all that crap. It's got a Brent Speed 93 octane tune on it and is on its third 5R55E since it was produced. First transmission went out somewhere. It's estimated between 86 and 150,000 miles. The original 5R in this truck, I just lost the second one back in December. I just had it replaced and it was returned to me in February. So I've lost the torque converter. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one accessory. Oh, wrong. Read the codes on it. As you guys will see here in a moment, we have P0741, which is converter clutch circuit performance stuck off. P0740, which was the torque converter circuit is open, and this electrical code. So yeah, keep in mind as well, this transmission doesn't even have 1,000 miles on it. 230 miles. This was reading 300 when I first picked it up from the mechanic that fixed the issue with the stalling after I got the original transmission replaced, or the last transmission replaced, I should say. Yeah, it's quite a mess. And I was luckily able to get, pretty much what happened, I left Hayden's house, got about a mile up the road, not even that, and then the overdrive light started flashing. Usually, Sport Tracks and pretty much Rangers and all the cars that share this chassis, that overdrive off light is pretty much a death sentence to any transmission. Fortunately, it was drivable the entire way home. I did make it home a-okay. Besides the fact that one thing I noticed is the truck was clunking into gears as if it was like a stick car. It was like when it was shifting, which would obviously make sense if it's having torque converter problems, because the torque converter really shouldn't do that. So I should turn the lights on here so you guys can see me better. I really don't know what to say. It's obvious that there was some sort of issue with the transmission installing, the installation of the transmission. So yeah, I really don't know what's next. Pretty much the plan right now is we're gonna get in touch with the shop that did the work tomorrow and have them pretty much fix this immediately. Or at least if they refuse to, we at least know where we're going with this. Hopefully it's just something small. I mean, obviously it's an electrical problem, so it is something to do with one of the hookups for the transmission, which would make sense since they appear to have forgotten to hook up what sensor was it? The crank sensor that went bad or was unplugged at some point between the transmission being installed and when it broke down the day we picked it up. So I have really nothing to say. I'm quite upset about the whole situation, but there's nothing really much I can do besides take it and get it fixed. I'm pretty much much like LS Eater in this situation. In case you don't know who LS Eater is, he is the owner of a 2018 Mustang GT, which blew 2 transmissions out before it even hit 20,000 miles. He lost 1 before he even hit 5. And I appear to be going through very similar issues to him right now, even though I'm in an older truck with an automatic. So who knows? Ironically, I said in Tuesday's video, or Thursday's video, one of the 2 videos, I think it was Thursday's, that if the transmission ever went out again, I was going to TR6060 swap this thing. And it literally looks like that was like a prediction for how this was going to go. And I've already had like a very unlucky day, if you will. I like shattered one of my mom's favorite vases this morning on accident, and I told my mom, I was like, this is probably a precursor of how the day's going to go, and I was pretty much right. My glass cannon of a transmission decided to shatter again. So thankfully, at least it doesn't appear as if right now there's any internal gear damage. I am going to keep an eye on it though. I'm going to check the fluid here in a moment. Probably do it in the morning because I can't see that well right now. But definitely not fun. Definitely not a fun situation. So looks like the Sport Track's going to go away for another little while. And I'm quite upset because I got it back, broke down again, fix that, got it back, and it breaks again. So I really don't know at this point, guys. I'm not getting rid of the truck. Before anyone asks, it is not going anywhere. It's staying here. I'm still gonna do all my stuff to this thing, but I'm definitely not happy right now. And I have no one to blame, really, but possibly the transmission installer, because that makes sense, especially with it being electrical related, not internal related to the torque converter or the gears or whatever. I'm thankful that it stored the codes at least. That way I at least know what's going on. But anyway, I just want to make this short little video that I really didn't want to make, but I like keeping you guys updated on the truck, and I don't want to take a leave of absence. You guys notice, especially since all my sport track videos in the last month have gotten tons of views. And obviously that means that you guys like this thing, and I don't want to get rid of it, because then what will you guys be subscribed for? Whatever I get after that, which could be anything. And you guys obviously don't want to see the truck take a leave of absence for like a little while, because, without warning at least. So I want to make this video just to tell you guys that it's going to look like it's going to be gone for another little while. Hopefully I don't need to borrow the Ram again, because I hate doing that to my grandfather. The Kia's running now, so we might just take advantage of that. But yeah, I honestly am lost for words at this whole situation. Hopefully it can be fixed quite easily. I don't know, it's a mess. But I will talk to you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.